Aloha guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. Well, I'm back with another packing video. Actually, my top 20, that's right, 20 things that I take with me when I go to Universal Orlando. So I thought we would do basically what you would pack in your park bag, that is your theme park bag when going to Universal. And yes, I know you're thinking, Nina, isn't that the same stuff you would take to Disney World? Yes, kind of it is. But we're gonna talk a lot about a few things that are specific to Universal Orlando that you don't really need at Disney World, right? There's a few things you take to Disney World you don't bring to Universal. Then there's things that you do at Universal you don't really do at Disney World anyway. We're gonna talk about it. So who's ready for my top 20 things to pack in your actual theme park backpack or bag? We're gonna talk about it when going to Universal Orlando. You guys ready? Yeah? Okay, so the first thing we actually have to start with is the bag. Why? Because when it comes to a Universal Orlando vacation, the bag actually matters. Now, at Disney World, you don't have to locker any of your bags, right? You can take all your bags on the rides with you, with the exception of Tron, that is new. At Universal, not the case. There are many rides where you have to put your bags in lockers. Usually the thrill rides, the crazy rides, right? Universal doesn't want you losing your belongings. So because of this, you kind of wanna think small. You wanna think compact. So just to start with, Universal does have lockers throughout the theme park that you could actually pay to put your stuff up if you wanna bring more things, right? Like lunch, water, whatever. But then each of the thrill rides have their own little lockers that are complimentary for you to use while you're on the ride. Now this is the kicker. Yes, they're free. Yes, they're there. Yes, you can use them. I will be popping up the sizes and whatnot. But sometimes I've been thinking of you Hagrids on opening day. It was really hard to get a locker because everyone and their brother and sister and cousin were there. Everyone's using individual lockers to the point that there really wasn't any lockers. And so there was almost just as long of a line to get into the lockers as there was to ride the ride. So this is why you want to think compact, right? Because if you get one of the bigger size lockers, one of the family size lockers, perhaps everyone can kind of shove all their stuff, or perhaps you're going with a friend, maybe you guys can consolidate and use one locker. The more people who pack small and use one locker as opposed to each person getting their own locker just makes it easier for everyone. But enough with me and the lockers. But this is why it matters what bag you take to Universal. So as you guys know, I pack a lot of stuff. We're gonna get into it, 20 items, but we're gonna start with the bag. So one thing I highly suggest is, like I said, to go small. If you're someone who doesn't need to bring a lot of stuff, or perhaps you have someone who's bringing the big backpack and each of you just needs to carry something little, I absolutely love a belt bag. This is my Lululemon. I have a whole video just on this belt bag, but this is easy, it's small, it will fit in any single locker, right? Very easy, highly recommend one of those. The other option is, and I have a whole video on this, is the Vera Bradley Sling Bag. And I'm sorry if it's hard to see, all my bags are black, but this is the Sling Bag by Vera Bradley. They actually make them in Harry Potter prints. I have a video on that, but this is a great bag to kind of keep things compact. You can fold down the top, shove it in a locker, it fits nicely. This large zip here, it has enough space for you to put that water bottle. So if you wanna, kind of think compact, this is a good option. But I have a third option for you guys that I have never shown you before. Comes from Amazon, and it was only like $22. So if you're someone who needs an actual backpack, this is a great option for you. Now, size-wise, it's only slightly bigger than a Loungefly. So even though Loungefly bags are adorable and totally cute, they're not always useful for me because of what I pack. I absolutely love this bag. I will be posting, information of it up above. It was, like I said, it was only about $22 on Amazon. It is like a fake Kipling. I do love Kipling bags. But we're gonna talk about this bag. Anyway, like I said, it's slightly bigger than a Loungefly. It has so many hidden pockets and compartments. I absolutely love it. First thing I love, 2 giant pockets here for water bottles. Absolutely. You got a front zip, maybe for your cell phone, your wallet. We got a bigger zip here for a few other things. And then we've got one main zip. Look at that. That's it all stuffed up. It's got a little zip back here in case you want to hide some money, something you don't want stolen. And then it's got a secret peekaboo zip all the way back there. Lots of zippers. But yes, I can highly suggest this backpack. It is considered, like I said, a small backpack. It's just slightly larger than a Loungefly, and it's absolutely perfect for Universal. It will fit in the lockers, and it carries so many things. So yes, absolutely. So we're gonna actually dive deeper, and I'm gonna show you everything that I already have packed for my Universal Orlando vacation. All right, the next thing on my list that is specific to Universal Orlando is a lanyard with, this part's important, a clear ID attachment to the lanyard. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, I wear lanyards at Disney World. Yes, yes, you do, for pin trading. At Universal Orlando, you're using it for a completely different reason. A big chunk of people, the most of the people, right, will be walking around with lanyards with a clear ID of sorts attached to it. Why? Because Universal Orlando still uses paper tickets that you have to scan in when you enter the park. They also have something called the Universal Express Pass, which is their skip the line. Also something you have to scan. Every time you want to skip the ride, you have to scan. If you're staying on property and you need to get into your hotel room, you have to scan. If you want to show someone your hotel key to maybe skip the line at a dining reservation, you don't need to scan, but you still have to show it. So having easy access to these types of IDs is extremely helpful at Universal Orlando. So you can go ahead and you can buy your lanyard and your special Universal Orlando little case thing at the theme park, right? Or you can get your own lanyard and come prepared. So yes, you can absolutely get Universal themed ones with just the clear ID. The other thing I love to do is, whether it's on a lanyard or not, is to just bring a clear ID like pouch that has that easy accessible ID that you can scan, right? So you can put your ticket here when you're scanning into the park, and then in front of it, you can put your Express Pass and scan that once you're into the park. So I've got 3 different options here. I will pop up pictures, but this one is, you know, it's got the ID in the front, right, for your ticket, and then it has slots here that you can put more tickets, and then it has 2 zippered little pouches where you could put additional tickets or cards or whatever you need for your vacation, including cash. You can even slip in a little chapstick in this one. This one is RFID protected. Absolutely love that. There are scammers out there, unfortunately, and it does have a hook, so you can put it on a lanyard. This one does too. It was just hidden. So yeah, you could put this on your own lanyard, or you could attach it to some sort of like zippy thing. I forget what they're called, with the retractable ones. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, like I said, this one's got double zippers as well. It has a little safety clip here for you to put additional cards. Also has the clear ID window, and like I said, RFID protected. Now the cool thing about this one is it comes with lanyards. So it comes with one kind of longer neck lanyard that you can use for around your neck. And then it comes with a smaller wrist lanyard in case you want to attach it to your wrist or your backpack or whatever you want to do. I've got a Vera Bradley option for you. I don't know, some of you might already have these. You could get them in Harry Potter themed, but it's the same concept, right? It's got that clear window to show the worker or to scan in your ticket or your Express Pass. And then it's got an unzippable area for you to put cash and more cards and all the things. And then you can hang it on some form of lanyard, or like I said, a retractable, whatever they're called, one of those retractable things people use at work for badges. Anyway, at Universal Orlando, it is 100% a great idea to make life easy and just have all your different cards on you. I mean, they give you so many different cards, room keys, everything. It's just nice to have it all in one spot, because you never know when a cast member not a cast member, because you never know when a team member is gonna need to see those items. So like I said, that is very specific to Universal Orlando. The rest of the stuff, well, with the exception of maybe 2 more things, are in my actual backpack. So I'm gonna go ahead and unpack all of this stuff and show you guys the rest of the list, because we have 18 more things to go. All right, we're back, guys. So the bag is completely empty. So in case you guys wanted to get a deeper look, this is inside the bag. Like I said, it has this hidden zipper compartment to keep things safe. It has 2 like hand pocket compartments right here to store pens or something you want to separate and keep easily accessible. And that's all inside this larger pocket here, the main pocket, right? And like I said, it has 2 pockets in the front. Totally love that. We've got 2 side pockets here for water bottles, and then the hidden zipper pocket in the back. So yes, that is this backpack here, the fake Kipling from Amazon. But let's see what was in there, right? Okay, so first thing, yep, number 3 on the list. Kind of obvious, guys. You definitely want a wallet. I highly suggest, again, that RFID protected wallet. So what do you want to have in that wallet? Well, cash. Yeah, there's still tipping going on. You are on vacation. So yes, you want to keep some cash on you. Plus, I like to have cash in an emergency. Of course, you want your credit card and your ID, especially when going to Universal. Often when you check in, even just to pick up your tickets from the kiosk station, they want your ID or the credit card you used to purchase your vacation in the first place. So yes, this is my Disney one. Sadly, I need a Universal one, but it is RFID protected. It has all my things already in here, credit card, ID, and some cash. I love it because it's thin. I can easily slip it in my pocket if I need to, and it doesn't take up too much space inside the backpack. Again, we're thinking small. So if you use a giant wallet at home, try to consolidate when you're on vacation. Next on my list, I don't go anywhere without my sunglasses. That's right, I cannot live without my Ray-Bans. In fact, if you've seen my other videos, you will see me wearing them. So 100%. Florida's hot and sunny. You definitely want to protect your eyeballs. Now, I put mine, again, this is Disney World, but I love this case that connects to your backpack. So I can just slip my sunglasses in this case. I carabiner it onto my backpack, so when I'm going in and out of rides, it's not glasses off, unzip, put it in the bag, glasses back on, oh please. I put it in the case that's hanging off my backpack. I just slip it in, slip it out, super duper easy. Next thing, medicine. All forms of crazy medicine. Why? Because medicine on property is so expensive, unbelievably expensive. So it's really handy to just take a little bit of this and a little bit of that and put it in a little container and take it with you. In fact, I'll pop one up. I bought one of these pill kind of vitamin organizers from Amazon. It's super duper small and compact. You can slip that in your bag as well, especially in your suitcase. And then when you go to the theme park, just bring a couple of the items with you. So I'm talking Advil. Allergy pills. Do you have water pills? You have water issues, you have edema, heartburn, tummy issues, fever. Don't go to the theme park with the fever, but you never know when a fever happens, right? So you want to have that medicine. So this is my little smidget. It's by Tupperware. I've had it for years. I just keep a little bit of everything in this in my theme park bag. Again, thinking compact. Doesn't have all the Advil in it that I packed for the trip, but it has a few pieces, you know, a few pills to get me through the day, and then I can restock once I get back to the room. And yeah, my EpiPen is always in my theme park bag. In fact, I wrap mine in a Ziploc, so if I get into some rain, my Epi box is still protected. So yes, you do not want to forget the medicines. It is uber duper expensive at the theme park. Next thing up is sunscreen. Now, I've shown these little pouches before. It was in my organization bag video. I said I was buying pouches. They finally came in. Here we go. Yeah, it's got a little sunscreen in it. I also will take a reusable container, squirt some sunscreen so I can reapply as needed depending on, you know, the sun of the day. This is just like a little stick that I'll use on my face to kind of refreshen throughout the park day. Number 7 here are BandAids or blister aids. I cannot tell you how many times you're walking on the shoes at home and everything feels great. You go to a theme park and you're hot and you're sticky and you're sweaty and you're on concrete. Maybe there was a downpour and everything starts rubbing and you get blisters. Oh my goodness, nothing ruins a trip more than feet problems while at the theme park. So I just take a couple of different types of Band-Aids. So I have regular Band-Aids in here. I have blister Band-Aids in here. I have KT tape Band-Aids in here. I have it all here in this little Ziploc baggie. Again, we're thinking compact. Look at how small that is. So rather than taking the whole box of Band-Aids, take a few out, put them in a Ziploc baggie, but 100% you will be so happy to know that you have Band-Aids, especially some form of blister aid, when it's needed. Next thing up is my chapstick. I will not go anywhere without chapstick, especially a theme park vacation. Nothing chaps my lips more than the sun and the dry air and the humidity and all the crazy things. Just like my sunglasses, I keep my chapstick right here on a carabiner on the outside of my backpack. So it's easy to use, easy off, absolutely love it. But yes, will not go anywhere without chapstick. Gum. I chew gum pretty frequently. I especially chew gum when I am on vacation. It freshens my breath a little bit, yeah, but also it kind of helps with motion issues. If I'm gonna do a ride that's maybe a little bit more motion induced than I wanted, I absolutely will pack gum. In fact, I keep a few pieces in with my Advil and the little smidget here. But definitely you want to get gum, especially at Disney World because there's no gum on property. Universal does have gum, but it may be, harder to find. So absolutely don't forget to pack yourself some gum or even some Tic Tacs or some mints. Yeah, this is just another one of those organizational pouches. I've got various things in them. Water bottle, yes. Can't go anywhere without a water bottle. Absolutely, this is my travel water bottle. I have featured it before. I absolutely love it. I purposely get one that's not insulated because it's lighter in weight. I absolutely like this one because it's easy to open, right, and drink. But then I can actually deposit water right through the spout without unscrewing the whole thing. I absolutely love that. Less things I'm trying to monkey around and try to keep clean, I love. So yes, this water bottle will be coming with me. I just put the water in through the top, drink it, have a good day. However, here's another thing that's a little different to Universal Orlando. Okay, Disney World has refillable mugs. They are resort only. Universal Orlando has resort mugs that are resort only. Then they have park mugs that are park only. Yes, absolutely. So if you are not going to bring your own reusable water bottle, 100% consider picking up one of the refillable Universal water bottles. I will say honestly, when it comes to one of these souvenir cups, the ones at Universal are my favorite. They beat the Disney water bottles like 1000%. I absolutely love the way the water flows into my mouth and all that stuff, the mouthpiece of these water bottles, but you want a little bit more information for it. So if you want to buy the water bottle, first time with the single day refill, it's about $19. So you buy the mug and you get to drink whatever you want, soda, lemonade, tea, whatever is in the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. You get unlimited of that for that whole day for $19. So you get the actual mug and unlimited whatever you want, $19. Now the next day, you bring the same mug and you want to refill it unlimited times for that one day, $12. And you keep doing it. So $12, $12, $12 because you use the same mug. So the initial purchase of the mug and the first refill, $19. And then as you keep going, $12. Yes. And it's a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. So one day you can have this and one day you can have that. It's not, it's what, like 100 to 200 different options of beverages, but what it's not is it's not coffee, right? It's not milk, it's not juice. It's some sort of soda, Powerade, lemonade, pre-bottled iced tea kind of situation. And yes, those Freestyle machines have water, so you could end up using it for water as well. So 100%, either bring your own reusable water bottle for water or purchase one of the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine universal refill things, and just make sure you guys stay hydrated. So yes, 100% water bottle is most definitely on my list. If you want the resort water bottle, it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different bottle. The resort water bottle situation is vastly different. Like I said, it's a completely actual different water bottle that you would have to buy, but you pay for that versus how many days you want to use it, right? So you know you're going to stay at your resort for 3 days, then you would get a 3-day refillable price, and it's its own separate price. But to get the mug and refill it for just 1 day is about $10.50. So anyway, you guys can research that more on the app. But what else is on my list? Snacks. Don't have one in front of me. I don't know why. I gotta pop one in. Always have some form of protein bar, granola bar, something to kind of keep you going throughout the day. I like to have a protein bar and then like a sugar fix in my backpack, because you never know what you're gonna need. 100% avoid chocolate. Why? Because it's gonna melt and get gross. Unless you're going during winter season in Orlando, you definitely want to avoid chocolate in your snack. Go ahead and have chocolate cake when you're at the restaurant. Avoid putting chocolate in your park bag is what I mean. Next thing up is hand sanitizer, and yep, I have that on my little carabiner as well. It dangles from my backpack. All I have to do is spritz and spray. Absolutely 100% some form of hand sanitizer. That is not just because of COVID. Germs are everywhere, COVID or not, and I'd rather try to stay as clean as I possibly can, right? Next thing up is, stuff for the heat, stuff for the sun. I have a whole other video on different products you can bring to kind of cool you down when it's super duper hot, which is very common for Universal Orlando. So yes, I definitely have my fan in my park bag. This is my latest fan that was sent to me. I featured it in a couple of videos ago. It goes to 100 different settings. It's absolutely amazing. 100% lasts a full park day. I actually attach it to my backpack so it blows at my face all day, so I don't really have to hold it. But yes, 100%. You want a fan if it's hot, a cooling towel, some sort of sweat towel. Anyway, watch those videos, but 100% you want to pack something to protect you from the sun. Next thing up, yeah, you should bring a cell phone. Absolutely, yeah, that's kind of granted. But don't forget about the cords and everything so you can charge it. Now, the reason I mention cell phone is you want to 100% get the Universal Orlando app. Yes, so you want to get the app. You want to put it on your phone and you want to use it. It's a great way to look at wait times. You can mobile order food and you can add your park tickets to it. So you don't want to wear those lanyards? You can put your park ticket on the app, so then you can just scan with your phone as you would like. I still think it's easier to have the lanyard. It's up to you, but yes, most definitely you want a cell phone and you want to put the app, the Universal Orlando app, on your cell phone. If you're not bringing a cell phone, camera, definitely want to bring a camera, except I think most people today, unless you're a little kiddo, you probably have some form of cell phone. So yeah, cell phone / camera, one, both, 100%. Now with that cell phone, you want a backup battery. That's right, this is my 5-day battery. I've talked about it before, got it on Amazon, about $20, I think. Absolutely, I charge my camera equipment with this. I will charge my fan with this. I can charge my cell phone with this. I think a lot of people don't realize how much they actually use their phone when at the theme park. You're taking pictures and then you're quick Facebooking and Instagramming them. You're watching things when you're in long lines. You're checking the app. It's not just that you're constantly on the app. It's that you're doing things when you're in line, right? So you definitely will use the battery of your cell phone pretty quickly. I can't tell you how many times I catch them. They're like sitting on the side and their phone is like charging at the corner of some restaurant. I'm sure those people would rather be going on rides, but they're charging their phones because they ran out of juice. So yes, just get a backup battery. Absolutely save your day, 100%. Personal items, don't forget about those personal items. Again, I keep mine in various different containers here that I have shown previously. So yes, how about a scrunchie for your hair? Yeah, my long hair absolutely has to be up. I won't go anywhere without a nail filer. That's right, toothpicks, flossers, nothing worse than getting popcorn stuck in your teeth. Deodorant, yeah. And tissues, absolutely. Allergies happen to me anywhere, anytime. Gotta have my tissues. So yeah, don't forget about your personal items. Make sure those are in your backpack as well. Ziploc baggies. Absolutely love Ziploc baggies. I will take them in various sizes, snack, sandwich, quart, maybe even gallon. Fold them up so they're nice and flat, and I stick them in my backpack. They don't take up very much space. I can even stick them in my Lululemon. Absolutely love Ziploc baggies. Leftovers. You know, you took your kid to the restaurant, they didn't finish their chicken tenders, put them in a Ziploc baggie. Within an hour, they'll be eating their chicken tenders. Did you buy a pretzel or some popcorn? You didn't quite finish it all and it's time to go on the ride. What do you do with your popcorn? Stick it in a Ziploc baggie. You're going on a water ride and you need to protect your phone or your backup battery? Ziploc baggie, 100%. So many reasons for that. Next thing up is, yeah, you want a poncho. It's Florida. Rain can happen anytime, anywhere. Not just a big old, hurricane form of rain. There is like Florida rain that happens in the middle of the day. It comes in almost kind of violently and then leaves rather quickly. So rather than having it ruin your day, just pack a poncho. In fact, Universal Orlando sells their own ponchos. Yeah, you can buy one of these. I think they're about 10 bucks. Or go ahead and go to the store and pick up one of those $2 simple clear ponchos. Wear it, use it, toss it. When you're done, absolutely don't forget about the poncho and the umbrella. Now, we got to talk about it, guys. Chafing. I experienced this a couple trips ago and it was awful. I have never, ever had, skin rubbing together, almost causing it to be raw. Never had that before. Ever since then, I will not go anywhere without some form of body glide, foot glide, or chafing stick. So what happened to me is we were stuck in a downpour and my pants got wet, right? Because it's raining. And my pants didn't dry as soon as they should have because we went on a ride and then we sat at a restaurant and my pants never dried, which means I kind of had wet legs and wet pants and it was bad. It was bad, not only for the rest of that day, but the next 2 days I was very, very sore. So chafing really can happen to anyone, any body size, right? So I have a lot of people that say, oh, well, my legs don't rub together. I can't possibly experience this. Yeah, you can. Unfortunately, you can. So yes, 100%. Protect yourself against that. And then a smartwatch, 100%. I will not go to the theme parks anymore without my smartwatch. Why? It's not necessarily to track how many miles I'm walking. It's so I don't have to constantly look at my phone for every ding, phone call, Facebook post, whatever. I can just look at my watch and go, oh, yep, that's not important. Yep, I will check that later. Maybe it's because I own my own business. I am constantly getting ding, 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 ding on my phone. I'm like, I'm on vacation. So I can just check my watch and be able to see if it was, important or not. And then some watches, especially the Apple smartwatches, you can actually pay with them. So yeah, having a smartwatch is definitely something worth packing or getting when going on one of these vacations. Now, for Universal specific, I do have a bonus here in addition to all these other things that I pack in my bag. Don't forget to get your house robe. That's right, you Slytherin. Yep, make sure you let everyone know. Hufflepuff. And a wand that is very much welcomed at Universal. So Disney World, everyone's got their mouse ears, right? Universal, especially in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, you will see various people, adults and children, in their robes representing their house colors and their wand. Why? Because some of the wands are interactive. At the theme park, there are specific windows and areas throughout the Wizarding World of Harry Potter that if you have the interactive wand, you do a little whoop and it makes stuff happen. I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's absolutely awesome. So yes, amongst packing your bag and getting the lanyard and the right size backpack, don't forget about your house robe and your wand. But yes, that's it for me, guys. That is my top 20 things to pack when going to a Universal Orlando vacation. That is things to pack with you in your park bag, your theme park bag of the day. And I'm sure I left out a few little things that each people need, but I kind of summed it up when I said personal items, right? Some people need a little bit different stuff than others, but yeah, that is my list. I have been traveling for years and years and years, and I can't tell you how disappointed and sad it is when I forget something and I wish I would have packed it. So now I just pack all the things. I just make sure they're nice and compact, you know, smash them together. They don't take up too much space, but I'm always glad I have all these items. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Let me know in the comments what else you pack when you go to a Universal Orlando vacation that I did not mention. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications. Like this video, comment if you can, pretty please. What did I miss? Do you like packing a minion? I didn't mention it, but yep, he goes in my backpack too. That's right. So yeah, guys, that's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to share with family and friends. And yeah, be on the lookout because I am going to Universal Orlando and I'm so very excited. So as always, guys, mahalo for watching. Nina out.